trap. It is difficult to perfectly sum up exactly how much you mean to me and all of the ways that my life is better because you are in it. From the beginning of our relationship, creating a life with you has felt effortless. You quickly became the person I wanted to do everything with, whether it was going on a trip, trying a new restaurant, having a lazy weekend at home, or even just going to the grocery store. I wanted to do everything with you and share every experience with you. More than 7 years later, and that hasn't changed.
If I can be completely honest, I had a crush on you back in high school, and that crush continues to this very moment. You really are my best friend, and I couldn't picture spending the rest of my life with anyone else. The most important thing that I can convey is that Shannon, you are my best friend, my person, and you are my Dwayne Johnson. I love you forever.
One of the most remarkable moments in life is when you meet that person who completes you. The person who makes the world a more beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends a normal relationship and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day without them. As a third-party spectator to their developing love, it was extremely clear that the two of them represent a perfect pairing because each of them complements each other so well. They balance one another, and while each of them are tremendous individuals on their own, together they are unstoppable. And being better together as a team, a unit, and partners in crime is what has been many years in the making and ultimately what leads us here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those they love most. What I do know is that both of them care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other, and they make each other laugh and help expand their potential. When they're together, time magically both seems to fly as well as slow down. And they help each other in ways that are both obvious and unnoticed, but always appreciated.
I finally settled on the idea to write the story of how I became friends with Travis and how he and Shannon became a couple in the form of a book. So to make sure Travis can follow along and that I can read my speech, I've written a children's story. May the Best Man Speech, a coloring book. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Twentin. Twentin would frequent a local pub called McMungamom's. That's when Twentin met Travis. Not long after, Twentin and Travis became inseparable and were soon roommates. Travis had known Shannon in high school, but had admired her from afar. No matter how fast Travis would run, he couldn't catch her. Shannon's Achilles heel exploded. This was his chance. Twentin was convinced that Shannon was a match for his best friend Travis, even if she was way out of his league. When Travis announced that he was getting married and proposed to Twentin to be his best man, Twentin was excited but nervous. Twentin had never been very good at public speaking, so he racked his brain for ways to encapsulate their friendship. He settled on making a children's story because he and Travis were not good at reading and could follow along with the pictures if they got lost. Twentin steered his speech back to Travis and Shannon's wedding. In the end, you really had to be there. Shannon, when you and Travis started dating, I knew he was hooked. It's been a real pleasure to watch you both grow, learn, and love as a couple.
The love that you have for each other is rare and should be celebrated.
Travis, what Annette and I remember most about you and Shannon first dating was how you brought out the best in her qualities. When we saw that she was comfortable truly being herself around you, we knew that you stood a chance being around for a while.
When Travis brought Shannon around, I could tell she was different. Seeing them together, I could tell this was different. I can see how good you guys are together and to each other.
We all know that Shannon and Travis are great partners not only in life, but also in code names. So here's to many more years of laughter. Here's to Shannon and Trav. I love you, man.
This is the part of the speech where I'm supposed to offer you two some words of wisdom. That after seeing the team that you have become over the last 7 years, there is little more than I can add. You have lasting friendships and interests outside of your relationship together, and have already gone through some of life's big challenges. So I know you have everything you need for a strong marriage and a wonderful life together.
I wish you guys all the best, and I cannot wait to watch your path unfold and the life you guys will continue to create. Cheers to Travis and Shannon and the love they found in each other.
I love you both. I wish you happiness, luck, and love in life. I love you guys.
Shannon, you're the perfect compliment and balance to my buddy. A toast to the newlyweds. I love you both and wish you continued growth and fulfillment in your relationship and whatever life brings your way. Cheers.
And now, I couldn't think of a better way to solidify this marriage than with a little shot. A little communion, if you will. So if you two would please join me. Cheers to a lifetime of love and happiness together. And now, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal this declaration with a kiss. Friends and family, I am so pleased to present the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Thornton.
I cannot wait for this next chapter in our lives and to see what the future has in store for us. As your wife, I promise to wake up every day and choose you.